8 o'clock on the dot. I'm first warning meteorologist Eric Burris, and this is Coffee Talk. How are you? Are you doing okay? Having a good morning? Let me loosen the tie. We don't have today's show today because of the coronation of King Charles III. So I'm going to do some coffee talk, hang out with you, and then we're going to go do our thing. I hope you're having a great start to the day. It is at the very least a beautiful, beautiful morning. There's downtown Orlando. The sun is shining, and at least in this spot, we are looking a-okay. But there are other areas that we're watching some rain. It's a little gray here at the Kennedy Space Center. Let's head over to our high point camera. Yeah, that actually is a really good shot. That high point camera showing the rains that are moving through Brevard County. So it's not a perfect morning. That's kind of a it's kind of a cool shot, if I'm honest. So, yeah, we've got a little bit of rainfall to track. Let's get right over to our first warning Doppler radar, and let's zoom in and see what's doing, okay? First off, some pockets of heavier rainfall here. Let's do this. Let's start off with that rain there that's kind of working through 528, down 3, kind of spreading throughout. So that's the downpour that we were watching there from the Kennedy Space Center and back over to Cocoa. That's working down to Rockledge and will continue to kind of work down Merritt Island over the next few hours' time. But there's also more rainfall up here around Titusville and Mims just kind of popping up out of nowhere. You gotta love Florida. I always say Florida is going to Florida, and weather-wise, it's absolutely the case, right? That's what's happening. We're seeing these little showers just kind of popping up out of nowhere. So good times. Frank, good morning to you. Carmelo, good morning. Good morning. How are you? Paul, Brian, Terry, good morning. Sunny in Palm Bay, Joanne says, yeah, but just not far from you, right? Like not far from you. That's the site as the rains are spreading across the Beeline. The Beeline, geez, how long has it been since it's called the Beeline? Across the beach line. Melbourne, though, yeah, not too bad. And if we head inland, let's look the Orlando International Airport. Cameras down. That's okay. Let's head over to Lake Eola and see what's doing. We're looking toward the tourist district, kind of a neat shot there. We already looked at downtown. Let's look at the World Center Tower Cam. The sun is shining bright over there at Disney, so not bad. Up the shoreline, let's head to Daytona Beach, where we're not looking too bad, and New Smyrna Beach, showing the clouds. It's a really neat shot. So we do have some rainfall. It's a muggier start than it was yesterday. Upper 60s, lower 70s. We are headed into the 80s today, about 83, 84 degrees, 1, 2, 3 o'clock this afternoon, and we'll build to that 40% or so coverage of showers or thunder showers. I'll tell you, my voice isn't great today, so today will probably be a little shorter for coffee talk, and I'm sure you'll be just fine with that. Yukon said, I still call it the Beeline, right? Like, why did we change that? What happened there? I usually catch myself, but today I failed. That's okay. Such is life. I was wondering if you're getting sick. No, not getting sick at all. It's a real frustrating thing. You want to know the truth. Yeah, I'm totally fine. Totally fine. The voice is not totally fine. So that's where we're at. Let's take a look at Futurecast today. Ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba. Let me dial up the old Futurecast. All right, so here's Futurecast. Kind of 10, 11 o'clock, trying to show some of those showers kind of spreading around. By lunchtime, 1 o'clock, starting to see some of that rainfall kind of sneaking into the metro just a little bit. Not too bad. 1:32, 2:30, 3 o'clock, watching those showers around. And then by about 4 or 5 o'clock, we're clear. So today's forecast is not a bad one, right? Rain chance today is at 40%, but I want to remind you for perspective purposes, 40% coverage of rainfall means 60% of us are not going to get the rainfall, all right? Then tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, building heat, but it looks like the moisture is going to lag a little bit, so we'll stay nice, mostly dry. And then Thursday, Friday, those rain chances go up. But there's so much stuff happening around Central Florida today. For example, Orlando Pride fans looking great for that 7 p.m. game, Racing Louisville FC coming to town. The farmers markets, of course, we've got, for example, the Winter Park Farmers Market open, looking great today. No matter what you're doing, UCF has 3 graduation commencement ceremonies, looking fantastic there. If you're playing golf, we're looking good. Now, today versus tomorrow, I will point out that tomorrow does look to be a sunnier, drier forecast, so that's good to go. But overwhelmingly, both days are not looking too bad. But we do have a couple of afternoon showers and thunder showers. All right. All right, sound good? Sound good? Rain morning, afternoon, or evening. For today, it's going to be like midday rain. It's going to be midday rain today. Yeah. There's the 12-hour forecast. All right, questions, comments, concerns. Otherwise, as I said, with my voice in the state that it is, I'm probably going to cut Coffee Talk short today. Yukon says, I think it changed Beeline to Beachline to encourage Brevard tourism and link the metro. Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, Brevard really is eastern suburbia of Orlando. Yukon, I think you're probably right. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Palm Coast Arbor Day, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Now, it looks like a chance of rain. Yeah, you'll definitely have your chance of rain. I mean, just looking at live first warning Doppler radar right now, these downpours are holding just off the shoreline, but they're wanting to get closer and closer. So I do think that our shore communities are going to get some showers before perhaps the rest of Central Florida. Yeah. All right. Any questions, comments, concerns? Yeah, Sharon says save your voice. I think that's what I'm going to do. All right, so rain chance today. I'll be tweeting. I don't need to have my voice to tweet. Sound good? All right. Be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you all for hanging out for Coffee Talk. Take care.